Hi folks, a few quick little videos. There's a few subjects, so I'll probably do at least 2, maybe 3 videos. Let's see how it goes. First one, got to talk about it because I did watch most of the trial, the Amber Heard Johnny Depp trial. I'm going to talk about it from the point of view of where we are now, not where we were at the start. Basically, during the trial, I was praying for Johnny Depp because it was pretty clear that she was lying. I mean, she was lying about probably everything, I think. Well, by the looks of it. I've been in a similar sort of relationship to what he was in with her. You know, with a woman who's quite handsy. Yeah, it can be quite aggressive. And then when they hit you, they claim that you hit them. You know, been there, done that. It's quite a common thing that your women seem to think that it's okay for them to be violent towards you because they have a vagina, you have a penis, so therefore you must not hit them, but it's okay for them to hit you. Even if the woman is bigger than the man and more powerful than the man, it's okay for her to hit him, but not the other way around. But that's just ridiculous. It's also, a bloke called Bill Burr did in comedy about the fact of saying, we need to understand how things got to the position where they got to. Yeah, because if a man did actually hit a woman, was she beating on him first? Was he defending himself? Did he react out of anger to what she was saying or whatever? Again, these are things that have got to be put into consideration, haven't they, really? Because you can't judge it simply by, he hit her, so therefore he's bang out of order. No. Was she bang out of order beforehand? Well, Amber Heard, she'd already had a situation where she was married before to a woman, and she had assaulted that woman. I mean, the woman didn't want to press charges. But Amber Heard then said the reason why she was arrested is because the person was anti-gay, even though the woman who arrested her was a lesbian. Yeah. Some quite bizarre things going on there, really. Indeed. So, the case, yes. She made an awful lot of false claims, and to me that case it wasn't as personal for me. Yes, I'd gone through similar, but that was a long time ago, and I'd sort of dealt with it at that point in time. But there's a lot of people who have been in abusive relationships, and they consider themselves to be DV survivors. Now, that's unwise to start with. Don't ever consider yourself to be something like that, because it means you can't really get over it because you're surviving. Surviving means that's something you're going to have to keep going through all the time. It's like, no, it isn't. You don't have to keep going for it. But those people who see themselves as domestic violence survivors, this case has been really personal for them. And when the verdict came out that Johnny won on all 3 cases, those people were cheering. Even lawyers were cheering. I was watching it on a channel called Legal Bites, and it was good watching it through them, because they're lawyers, they have an understanding of the law, and they are going to cover more trials now, which is going to be interesting. Just seeing things from a point of view that you wouldn't normally understand. So Legal Bites. Legal and then B-Y-T-E-A-E-S, I believe it is. And yet, they were on for pretty much the whole of the trial days, and that's a lot of time. They were on talking. They took breaks to go to the toilet or grab some food. That was it. That's dedication to a channel, isn't it, really? I would never do that. No. A couple of hours talking about it, that'd do me. Thank you. But watching it through them was interesting. I say they would, over the moon, really. at the decision, because it's very, very difficult to prove a defamation case, and yeah, the jury completely believed him. Completely believed him. So that's fantastic. Now we're in a situation where it was about praying for Johnny Depp for the right outcome. Now we've got the outcome. Now we need to pray for Amber. I mean, I said to somebody when it was still Johnny's case, I think it's when his lawyer, not his lawyer, is when he's where the psychologist, Dr. Shannon Curry, came on and talked. And she was brilliant as a witness because she was very persuasive. She spoke in a way that was very calm, considered, and she did a fantastic job of what she was doing. This is suddenly got a lot more stiff. Anchor, not been around here for a while. Shannon Curry, she was incredibly persuasive, and when she was pointing out that Amber has psychological issues, then it's like, oh, Amber, don't go on the stand. Don't go on the stand. Beg Johnny's team for a right to settle now. Even if it costs you, 20, 35 million. 20 to 35 million. Even if it costs you that much. Get that done. Do not go on the stand. If you go on the stand, you're going to destroy yourself completely. It was obvious. Because when you hear the audios of her taunting Johnny, the jury's just heard that she's saying to Johnny, go and tell the world that you're a victim of abuse. See if they believe you. Saying that in a really taunting way. Oh, that's just how an abuser will speak to the one they're abusing. And the jury heard that. So at that point, she should have gone to her lawyers and said, don't put me on the stand. No, because if I go on the stand, if I say all the things I've been saying, then I'm going to be crucified with this. Seriously. My career, everything is gone. And now her career and everything is gone. But of course, she's appealed. And the appeal again, Amber, you should have gone away. You should have basically gone and found some hut in the woods somewhere. Brought a friend with you that nobody knew, and just ordered food and ordered everything you needed. Just stayed there for at least 2 to 3 years. Then gradually come out again. Because, to say that it's going to go against her is an understatement of fact. Of course it's going to go against her. Now, what she needs to do is deal with her issues. She needs to help to deal with that sort of stuff. She needs the right people around her. That is, for someone in certainly the position she was as a celebrity, as a movie star, getting the right people around you is very, very difficult because you have, I imagine, thousands of people trying to get around you, and most of those people are yes people. They're butt kissers. They just want to be part of the gang. And they do or say whatever they need to do or say. It's like when she was showing photographs of her apparently bruised. I knew. Was it possible for one of her Klinger honours to punch her in the face if she asked them to create the bruise so she could say it to Johnny? Yeah. Is it possible she would ask him to do that? Yes. Of course, yeah. Yeah, quite possible she would ask him to do that. And then, let's go this way. But would they do that? Yeah, of course they would do that, yeah. Of course they would, because they do anything to stay next to her, because they get photos of them and her that they can put on Instagram and Twitter, which then makes them a little bit famous, doesn't it? And that's what they want. They want their moment. They want that possibility that, it's possible that a filmmaker is looking for someone who looks just like them and they get noticed if they're with Amber. That's what they want. It's an incredibly sad existence. It really is. An incredibly sad existence. But that's what some people just want that. If they can hang around celebrity, that's the closest that they might get to being a celebrity themselves. And yeah. I mean, for me, I would say stay away from these people. You know, those sort of people, if you're a celebrity, they're the worst people to be around you. They are. Because whatever you want to do, they're going to be saying, yes, great idea, great idea. Yeah? In the photos that Amber had, she had, isn't that beautiful? Look at that. That's gorgeous. A day like today, very, very quiet. Very, very beautiful. Look at that. That's gorgeous. What a place. Isn't it? Beautiful. But yeah, she had photos where she had basically, and she had done it. She was claiming that Johnny had done it. She had photos where she had set the breakfast table up, where you had things that looked like they were cocaine, looked like it was alcohol in a big glass, and all saying, sending that picture to a friend, look what I have to deal with. You set it up, you dozy cow. Oh. Taking loads of photos of Johnny where he was tired for whatever reason and fell asleep. And one time he fell asleep while eating ice cream. You had ice cream dripping down him. Instead of cleaning it up, looking after her husband, she took a photo and sent it to friends saying, look at this disgusting man that I'm with. Ugh. Ugh. But that's the point. If I was a friend of hers, I'd be saying, look, Amber, he's your husband. If he is your husband, then don't do that. You know, instead, clean him up. You know, take care of him. He's been busy, he's done whatever he's been doing, he's tired, he's fallen asleep. Look after him, you know. Put a little blankie around him, sort of thing, you know. So taking photos, send it to your groupies and saying, haha, look at him. And then later saying, oh, I really loved him. Really? That's the evidence of that. Look at the photography evidence. Does that really say you loved him? But as I say, now she's in that situation where she needs the right people around her. Is she going to get them? I don't know. All the time she's appealing and doing stuff like that. No, she's not. Because nobody that's got the right attitude is going to come around a woman who's so deluded. And continues to be so deluded. It's a problem because, you know, she really is going to go through so much. She thinks she's had it hard in the past. When she's on the stand, she's trying to cry and putting over this story of how she was a sufferer of all this stuff. She's going to suffer now. That's the certainty. She's going to suffer now. And that isn't good. So basically, people need to pray for her and pray that God puts the right sort of people around her. Yeah, because she needs it right now. That's the reality. And that is what matters right now. Yeah, that's what I've been saying. Yeah, it's not our job to judge people, because it isn't. But the jury did that. That was their job. According to the world we're in, that was their job to judge her. They did that. Okay. Now it's our job to say, what can we do to help? Can we do anything to help her? If we can, do that. Yeah. That to me is what's next now. You know, during the trial, it was praying for Johnny, because Johnny was the one who had been abused. Johnny was the one who had all these nasty statements made about. So therefore, he needed that prayer then. And we needed to seek God to make sure, or if possible, for God to intervene and make sure that the right verdict would be given. And yeah, I've gone on this path. It's slightly different. You've got a path over there, but I'm not going all the way over there. Well, actually yesterday I was in the sauna area. And there was a lad there with his wife and children. And we were talking, and it ends up that he's sort of churchy. But when I said about it was the case we prayed for Johnny, now we pray for Amber, he said, no, we can't pray for Amber. No, we can't pray for her because she decided her position. She decided she wanted to go there, she wanted to lie about him, and therefore she's made her own bed. She's chosen not to do things according to God. And I was like, excuse me, you do know that the word says we're supposed to be caring for these people? It's people like her that we were actually left here to help. He went, yeah, no, not people like her. He said, I'm quite happy to pray for people, but I'm going to pray for people who have chosen the right path. Yeah, the people that have chosen to do things God's way. Excuse me, you're going to pray for the people that are saved. According to your own belief, you're going to pray for people that are already on the path. Eventually, he did say, okay, so basically if I just pray that God sends someone around Amber, that's good enough. I said, yeah. So, yeah. At the moment, that's going to be it. A lot of people are going to have heard what Amber was saying and going to feel angry towards her that she did this to this man. Yeah, they're going to feel a lot of anger towards her because of that. But as I say, it's not about us, and it's about understanding that, you know, we never walked in her shoes, so we can't say how we would have done things if we'd have had her life. Generally speaking, we'd have done things exactly the same as she did. Exactly the same. So, yeah. So there you go. Right, you take care. God bless. I'll do another video in a sec. Bye-bye.